Hey, what's going on? It's T-Rell, Big Rell, and I just skipped class with the progress report. I'm out of here.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is a new episode of Skipping Class, man, and I'm super honored to have T-Rell here because we met first at the South by Southwest Music Festival, this past one. So I was hosting the stage actually on Thursday, and you came and literally took over. Like, it was crazy. And I've been hearing your name before then because a couple of people have been telling me, like, bro, check him out, he hard. But it was something different to actually see you in person.
Yeah.
And, you know, I became an instant fan. I'm like, bro, this nigga is hard as fuck. So thank you for being here.
I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. How you feeling?
I feel good. I definitely skip class all the time. So.
Okay. Well, shit, we're gonna skip class again, you know what I mean? So talk about putting on for the Midwest, though, man, because I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, you know what I mean? So talk about
Natty.
putting on for the Midwest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a Kansas boy. You know, you don't hear that too much.
Yeah.
But we about to start hearing a lot. You know, I'm really true to the Midwest. You know, I believe it's about to come back our way, and we got a different sense of personality about somebody from the Midwest. It's more like people ain't used to the humbleness about me or how eager or happy I am about doing things. That's because I'm a Midwest boy. I didn't have it every day.
Facts.
You know, so now that I see it in my face, I'm really excited, and it's just a part of me. That's how the Midwest live up in me.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get Deshon in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
Respect. Why do you think that there's so many, you know, places within the Midwest that's so slept on when there's so much talent in the Midwest?
It's because you got to think the bigger cities are going to eat up everything. You know, you got the New Yorks, the Atlantas, the Dallas, Texas, the Houstons, the LAs. And if you think Midwest, the only two cities that, to me, that really get the love is the Chicago and Detroit.
True.
You know, they Midwest, but there's other cities in the Midwest that go crazy. You know, I've been to the Denver, Colorados. I've been to the Oklahoma cities. I've been to, you know what I'm saying, the Tulsas and the Wichita, the Kansas cities, the St. Louis's, the Nebraskas. You know, there's a lot of talent out here, and it's just our time. We just gotta really build our sound. You know, we don't technically have a sound come from Kansas because Midwest pulls so much different demographics of music. That's why we have such diverse music. You know, people like Nelly showed that can go from a country sound to a rap sound. That's the Midwest, and that's why it's coming around full circle.
Respect. Okay. Well, talk putting on for the big dudes, man, because at the show at South by Southwest, you took off your shirt like crazy, and you definitely outperformed a lot of niggas, and you called out the smaller guys. Like,
Yeah,
let's talk
man.
about that.
I'm Big Rell, you know.
For sure.
Oh, no, I do this. I do it for all the fat motherfuckers everywhere.
Okay.
You know, I take my shirt off because the women love it. Period.
Nice.
I mean, because I did a show with Tank recently. He took off his shirt. I took my shirt off. They like this, and it went harder for me than they did you. You know, it's our turn. It's big dogs. It's not. I keep trying to tell. Like, I have a little brother who's big. I said, bro, it's the confidence.
Exactly.
It's the confidence, bro. You gotta be confident in yourself. Most big dudes hide behind big ass clothes because they see a little dude take it off and they think that's what people really want. But there's billions of people in this world. You don't think there's, out of a crowd of 300, there ain't nobody in the crowd like a big dog? You come on, man. You gotta just take over, be yourself. So I'll take my shirt off every show. Throw my shirt in the crowd and everything.
Hell yeah. Now you just mentioned that you had a show with Tank, man. We can't just bypass that, you know, because I know Tank is somebody that you respect, you look up to, and all that good stuff. And talk about that show. You know, how did that come together, and how was it?
Really, what happened was I had an interview, and I just said that can't no singer out-sing me. And when I really meant that, because a lot of these people just got hits, and I've done many shows where I'm competing with dudes with 4 or 5 hits, 6, 7 hits, and I might have 2 at the time, and I outkill them because it's my performance and vocal ability. And Tate came at me like, hold on, I'm gonna retire till next year, cause you know.
Yeah.
But he was like, come on, man. So I talked my shit back, and we finally we just linked in the studio. We made a record together. It's a hit. Yeah, we shoot the video next week here in Atlanta.
Nice.
The song's called Toxic. And then
Of course.
we sampled Fantasia. You don't want me, then come talk to me. Wait till me and Tank killed it. But he brought me out on stage in Kansas City.
Okay.
He didn't know what I was gonna do. I said, bro, you gave the wrong one the microphone, cause we went crazy, bro. He said, you gonna take your shirt off? I said, watch me. I said, watch me.
And did it. Now, respect, man. Well, that's a beautiful moment, man. Cause Tank, you know, if you know music,
a lot of OGs really rock with me.
True, I see that, I see that.
Yeah.
And another person I wanted to ask you about that I know you had a great relationship with, and we actually did a few interviews before, Mo3.
Yeah.
You know, RP Mo3. I wanted to ask, since we're talking about vocals, which one of y'all could hold the note the longest? Did y'all ever have a contest like that in the studio, anything like that?
Well, Mo3 will tell you it's me.
Got you.
Because he always called me the singing ass nigga. You know, T-Rell, he the song singing ass. He always sang. Like, he really liked rapping. If you listen to a lot of his songs where he gassing and he going in it, that's more of the style he liked. He knew the singing was his money though. You know, everybody liked his singing shit, but he really liked, that's why he did those projects like Mo3 versus Osama. He really, really liked rapping more than singing. So when I do songs with him, he always wanted me to do most of the singing.
Respect. Got you. Now talk about how it feels to get paid to do something that you're passionate about, and you know, also too, offer some tips for artists or creatives that might feel like, man, this shit ain't working, I'm about to give up.
It actually feels it feels good to get paid for what I do. Like the other night, I just did a walkthrough somewhere. I'm like, bro, they really paying me to sit here and drink and smoke.
Blessings.
Bro, I sit here. Only thing I'm missing is a PS5. You know what I'm saying? Like, they paying me to sit here, drink, smoke, and look at ass all day. What better job can you fucking have, you know, than sitting here, you pay me some bands, walking here and chilling at a club. So yeah, I mean, it feels good. And I sing all the time at the crib. You paying me to come sing on stage. But it's my talent. It's the hard work I put in. But it also lets me know that I'm getting somewhere. I didn't do this job to become famous. I did it to take care of my family. So it lets me know that me not having to work for 6, 7 years straight and only do music and live off of music, I'm doing my job right. So it's a great feeling when I get paid to do what I do. And my advice for like up-and-coming artists is just stay consistent, stay on the road. If you're a lover boy, don't have a girlfriend, because you're always gonna choose her first, which is not a bad thing. I'm just stating that, like, me personally, doing it, you have to be able to take sacrifices. And sometimes your relationship is it. You have to be a lonely person. This job is not for the weak-minded. This job is not for crybabies. This job is not for people who ain't trying to work hard. This is one of the toughest jobs I've ever had in my life. And just to stay consistent is a job by itself. You know, so you got to stay on top of your social media. You got to stay on top of everything. I done been through hell and back trying to do this music, and you just can't be no bitch about it. You'll be told no. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stay consistent, and you got to be creative, and you got to put your money where your mouth is. You ain't gonna make it in this business no. I hate the word hate. I can't stand those who go around rocking Gucci and Louis and shades and all this designer, bro. and you can't buy you can't pay for the simplest things of music, but you want to be a musician. No, what you want to be is famous. You don't want to be a musician. What you want to be is famous, and that's not what you do it for. I rock Walmart.
But yo, I salute that. I be seeing you. They be having some shit. So do Target.
Straight up. I rock Target. I rock
Yeah.
Marshalls. I rock anything. I rock affordable clothes. Not, the most expensive thing you'll see me wearing is probably some Nikes. You know, and I don't need all that. I look good. I go to the club straight. You know what I'm saying? And I get to keep all my money. Where I learned it fast was when back in the day when I was getting like $2,500 for a show. and you got to go to the mall and you go buy a T-shirt that cost $1,000. Now your show price is in half. Just to look good for one night. No. I'm going up over here to Walmart. I'm about to get these George tees. Man, don't be afraid to be you. What you do at the beginning of your career, you got to do at the end of your career. If you rocking Balenciagas at the beginning, you got to rock them things all the way through. Because if you don't, what's the first thing you're going to think is? They broke. Oh, he done fell off. But T-Rell wore Walmart at the beginning of his career. T-Rell can wear Walmart at the end of his career, middle of his career, and you ain't going to think nothing of it. You be like, that's what Big Dog do. He take his shirt off and he wear Walmart. He always been wearing that. You got to be smart. Artists is about... That's why I always pride myself about being around older people. Because they already know what you seeking. Why am I going to fall down 15 times when he already fell down for me? You know, he can just tell me how to do it. That's why you got to stick to your mentors. Mine was Ali. You know, Ali's my mentor. And he taught me a lot of that stuff. It's cool, man. That's my advice to artists. Don't try to fit in. Be you. Do something and save your bread, bro, because this shit gets expensive.
Mm-hmm. No, that's some real shit right there. Definitely. If you had to define your style and your sound, like how would you put that into words?
I have so many sounds though.
Right.
That's what gets me, but people think I started off with pain. I started off with making slow R&B, freaky music. I'm a freaky, nasty motherfucker. Like, I'm a big, fat, freaky dude. Like, you know, I talk about 80% of my songs talking about eating pussy and shit like that.
For sure.
Like, that's my shit. That's what I like to do. Then I made my dog because my brother died. You know, my brother passed away. I was in a car wreck with him. And then automatically people just put me in this way because Boosie jumped on my song, all paid music. No, man, I really was making fucking music. Like, I like women at my shows. I don't want a whole bunch of dudes standing in line for pictures. Not that I'm not appreciative of it, but come on, man, I do this for, I started singing for the women.
For sure.
You know, why I started a music career was different than to answer a question for why I started singing. I started singing because I wanted women. I like, you know, so I'll probably put myself in more just a straight R&B lane. Who got pain? I'm in the R&B lane with pain, period. But I do want my credit for my pain music because I was for a minute, for at least 4 years, killing pain music. Killing it.
True. Killing it.
I've been doing pain music since 2013. Then they want to say I sound like Rod Wave, and Rod Wave was in middle school when I was fucking singing. How? Come on, man. I'm not saying I was the first dude to sing pain music, but I was the first fat nigga to do it and perfect it. You know, but they just give my credit away. And I said it on No Jumper. I say it everywhere I go. I walk so they can run. I put it in my song Steppin'. People like Morray's and Rod Waves, and you know what I'm saying? Derez, they're my partner. But come on, look at the dates and numbers don't lie. But yeah, pain music, I sing that shit.
Respect. And with that being said, and I heard you say that on numerous occasions, do you feel like you the underdog?
I do. I feel it's harder because I'm from Kansas. And demographic-wise, I don't have the demographic that a person coming up in Atlanta has. You know, now if I was making like pop music or rock music where I'm from in Kansas, I'd probably be the top artist in the world because that's the demographic that's there. But to have an abundance, like I can't just drop like a person from Florida who has everybody to promote to. It's different for me, so I had to come be creative. I had to, in order for me to make it, I had to live on the road. I had to go live in the places that I needed to promote my music to. I couldn't just stay in Topeka, Kansas. I couldn't stay in Kansas and work it. It's not gonna work. I had to come to Mississippi. I had to go to Alabama. I had to go to Texas. I had to stay there, literally get hotels and live off what I got. I ain't selling drugs. I ain't doing none of that. I live off music, period. Now, that's a blessing to do it for 6-7 years straight.
Damn right.
Come on, and I feel like no, I'm a beast for that. That's hard because most niggas went back to the hood and start trapping. I'm not trapping. Nah, and I saved my son's life when he got cancer. You feel what I'm saying? All off my music. So, oh man, this is tough, bro. It's tough.
Definitely.
It's tough. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm an underdog, man. But now I'm getting my glow up.
Damn
I
right.
done did 6 interviews in the past week.
I see you going crazy.
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I'm killing it. I had 2 #1 albums on iTunes. It's showing progress. My first album, Rail Play, was number 69 on Apple Music.
Oh, yeah.
My second project came out, it was 35. So I jumped 30 some spots from album to album. My progress is coming. I may be taking a slow way, but I'm building brick after brick. I got foundation under me. That's another thing I tell artists, you ain't got no foundation. I'm full of foundation. My fans support me. I can come to a city 3 or 4 times and they're gonna come out because they just love me. A person who blows up real fast don't have no foundation. So when the labels stop doing what they doing, they crash.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to work. They don't know how to get it done. But me, a person like me, that's why I like being independent and staying with Empire. Because Empire give you the money, but you gotta work your ass off with it. You gotta learn how to play that money, work that money, spend that money, and you really gotta do the footwork.
Yeah.
So if I did get a major deal, I'm gonna kick all y'all ass. Because I know how to do it even by myself. I don't have to have nobody holding my hand. So it's a blessing to be an underdog. You know, it gives me more fight. I got more fight. Come over here, you're gonna get big. Straight up.
Respect. And I love how you use that keyword progress. You know what I mean? That's what we talk about over here and shit. By the next time you come do an interview with us. Yeah. By the next time you do an interview with us, man, shit, it's going to be even more progress.
Yeah.
But, just from the outside looking in, I see your progress, even from when I first met you at South by Southwest. And that's dope that you're able to, appreciate your progress, too, because I feel like sometimes a lot of people be hard on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But another thing I peeped too when we talking about supporters, I see you gunning for that 10th spot, on the XXL Freshman list. So talk about that, man. You got billboards, you put in the footwork, man. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, most things that you see me do, you see what a major label will do for an artist.
Facts.
I am my own major label, so when the 10th spot came up and I made voting, I treated it like a major would do. I put myself on billboards. I even went to Times Square with it. I believe you want something, you fight for it. Like I said, I'm a dog. I'm gonna go for it all the way. And if it comes to promotion, I'm gonna kick your ass every time because I know how to work the internet. I know how to promote like crazy. And I wanted that 10 spot. And that when they announce it, they gonna have to give it to me. If they don't, it's gonna be some hater shit going on. I promise you, I'm coming out with a song called Dear XXL. I'm gonna win regardless.
For sure.
Because I'm gonna be in my feelings a little. I'm pre-handing telling you right now, I'm gonna be in my feelings a little bit. Because I worked my ass off in it.
I see you.
I was down to the fact I was looking at every artist that was on the list. Nobody was doing what I was doing.
It's true.
Come on, man. I'm getting that 10 spot. I'm getting that spot. We gonna have a problem.
Yeah. I hope you really get that shit.
Yeah.
For real.
Fans was rooting for me, man. It's my day one fans. They was really, really rooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
Felt good.
Respect. Now talk about that balance though, just with being a father, being an entrepreneur, and doing music.
It's really hard. As you know now, I just moved out to Atlanta. I got me a crib out here.
Respect and congrats.
And I have a crib in Kansas. So now it's seeming like I live here more than I just visit Kansas. So now I just to balance it out, I have to fly my kids to see me, or go stay for a couple of days. You really got to give them some time. They need time. Children need time.
Absolutely.
It's not just more than money. I can send my daughter money all the time, but it's me showing up at her dances. It's me showing up at her plays and singing and stuff that means something to her. Even a phone call. Even a phone call matters with these children. You gotta give them some time. I try my hardest to be on the phone every day at 3 o'clock with my youngest son when he gets out of school, because he needs that from me. I may not be there to be physical, but I can still be there to talk to him as much as I can. It's hard to do this and be a father, but if you do what you got time for what you love, what you want to have time for. You can't. Music is always gonna be there. Them kids need you. So I try my hardest to really stand up for them and give them that time.
Respect. Now, like I said, our keyword is progress. So I want to know, how have you progressed lately as a person?
As a person?
Yes.
You lost weight? I did lose weight. What's up, bro? You good? That's my dog right there.
Make sure y'all phones on silent, please.
Yeah, I did lose some weight. I was 380. I'm 330 now.
Okay.
That's how I progressed a little bit. I got my second crib. I more following my dreams.
Dope.
I got rid of some people that I didn't want to be around, cleaning my life out. You know. I know on I got the Martin Luther King Community Service Award in my city for all the givebacks I do. I'm giving some more stuff away I'm giving some more stuff away on next week. Over 1,000 shoes to kids. I feed the whole community. I give my water guns. I got my own day in my city. So it's really just,
Hella progress.
yeah, hella progress.
That's what's up. So what you got coming up next, man? And when can we expect, a new body of work?
I'm about to flood y'all. I've been holding out for a while. I ain't dropped a song since January.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, so I'm about to drop 3 projects, back to back to back. 3 of them, straight up. I've already been shooting the videos, getting everything situated. One's called Dedication to R&B.
Okay.
It's where I'm doing all remixes. I'm killing all the old R&B songs. The second one's called Big Rail. It's more of my turned up me. I ain't got the name for the third one yet though. But they all sitting, they all ready. I'm gonna attack the game. I'm gonna have so much music coming out. That's a good thing. Another thing about being an independent artist and being a major artist. Independent artist, you can drop, and if it doesn't do good, you can drop again.
Yeah.
And you can drop again. Major, they got plans and budgets. It ain't gonna work. That song don't work. You just wasted $1.5 million of a budget, $200. It work. It didn't. So yeah, I'm coming for it.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for skipping class, man. Until the next time, all right?
Oh yeah, I skip a lot.
The Progress Report.